Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Honors Modern World History. My name is Mr. Sweeter. I am the teacher for this class this year. So a couple of things I want to go over at the top of the page here. At the top of the page, you'll see the Honors Modern World History live class link. If you click on that, that will take you immediately to the live class session. So make sure to use that to come to live classes. I have my contact information here as well. My office hours are Thursdays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and then Fridays 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. If you can't meet with me during those days or times, that's okay. Just please let me know and I'll try to schedule another appointment with you. If you click right here, this will take you to the drop-in center, so that'll definitely help you out as well. My email address is ssweeter@achievementcharter.com, and my phone number, which you can call or text me on, is 484-800-1802, and that's the phone that I use for school, so feel free to contact me there as well. Scrolling down here a little bit, we have the class times for when Honors Modern World History meets. Mondays at 11:30, Tuesdays at 8:30, Wednesdays at 9 a.m., Thursdays at 9:30, and Fridays at 10 a.m. And again, you just need to click on that link at the top of the page there, and that'll take you to live class. Going over some things here. Here is where you'll see these folders here. That's typically where you receive the assignments and the content, messages, anything like that about the course. Before we get into the Honors Modern World History folder, I'm going to actually move that up here. Sorry about that. But before we get into that, there's a resources folder here. In the resources folder, you'll see some different little helps and information, websites sometimes, Schoology help like finding your schedule in PowerSchool, trouble with your computer, and naming conventions and assignment information as well. We also have Achieve 3000 help here, all about Achieve 3000, how to use Achieve 3000, and then information about the level set. And then if your parents or your guardians would like to check your grades or progress in the course, there's a video here that explains them how they can do that. Also here we have the previous week's folder. In here you'll see, once we get started with the school year, if you were to click on quarter 1, you would see a week 1, week 2, things like that, and that's where you would go to find any previous week's assignments that maybe you need to redo or resubmit, or any missing assignments. So again, just good information to know where that is as well. So let's go on up here to our welcome folder here, and you can look more through some of this information on your own when you get a chance to. So let's take a look at the world history syllabus here. So again, a lot of the same information on the left-hand side of the screen here, my name, phone number, contact information, office hours, and things like that. So the modern world history class that you're in is going to focus on about 500 years of history, going back to about the 1400s, 1500s, and looking at the Renaissance and going up into pretty close to the modern world. We'll probably wrap up around the end of the Cold War, which is pretty close to the modern era. So again, we're looking at about 500 years of history, but we're looking at the Renaissance, the revolutions, like the American Revolution, French Revolution, World War I, and World War II. So a lot of big topics, and I hope you're excited to talk about some of these things. Yeah, the class times are here again as well, so you can take a look at that. The content materials are posted on the page. So let's break it down quarter by quarter what we're going to be talking about. So we have the Renaissance and Reformation will be in quarter 1, talking about exploration like Columbus and different explorers around the world, and then talking about the New World across the Atlantic Ocean, such as colonies and things like that. In quarter 2, we'll talk about the absolute monarchs, how kings and queens were taking control and how they were also losing power as well. Take a look at the growth of the Enlightenment and some other revolutions, such as the Scientific Revolution, the American Revolution, the French Revolution, nationalism, and also industrialization, which we'll be talking about factories and machines and how they came about in the world. And then in quarter 3, we're going to take a look at growth and change around the world, such as, voting rights and things like that. We'll take a look at an imperial age, global transformations going into like the 20th century with new technologies, new inventions, and things like that. And then we'll also take a look at World War I. And finally, in our last quarter, we'll take a look at revolution again, such as the Russian Revolution, and nationalism. We'll take a look at the Great Depression, not just in the United States, but also around the world as well. And we'll take a look at the rise of dictators, such as maybe you've heard of Adolf Hitler before. We'll take a look at how he came to power, and also World War II and the Holocaust. And then finally, like I said, we'll probably wrap up with the Cold War to end the school year. So again, a lot of information, a lot of different topics, a lot of interesting things that we're going to be talking about and doing. So I hope you're just as excited as I am to get started with the school year. If we go down here on the course page, there's class expectations here, and I won't go over all this with you, but you can read this on your own, and I can always go over this with you more in detail if you would like. But we have some class rules, a weekly routine to kind of get you set up on a schedule. Also, again, office hours again. Understanding grades, understanding assignments, the types of assignments that you might see, and then the assignment formats, feedback, always checking to see if I'm leaving you any comments or questions, and then due dates. And again, if you'd like me to go over it again with you, I'm more than happy to, but please take a look at that as well. And then we do have our plagiarism policy. If you have any questions about that, just take a brief look over that and read that. And if you do have any questions about it, again, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Okay? So once again, looking forward to getting the school year started, looking forward to working with each of you and hopefully getting to see you all in live class. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.